Hi guys, and welcome back. I apologize for my appearance, but I work night shift and it's also still summer, so I'm not apologizing. Tonight is my last night shift and then I get a few days break from nights, so I'm very happy about that. But I need to get these things made because I need to use up the fruit for this, and I thought no better than to film it. So I also apologize if you can hear some ticking. As you can see, my oven's on. I am baking a cake as well. I don't know how successfully it's going to be, but it looks okay. So today's video is going to be 3 of my favorite recipes for the Ninja Creami. Now, I have the standard Ninja Creami. Mine's actually just here on the bench beside my fridge. I have the standard Ninja Creami. I don't know about the deluxe. I do not own the deluxe. If you own the deluxe, you are going to have to find someone else because I don't have it. So, number 1 disclaimer. Number 2 is I'm not making these to be healthy, okay? These are ones that I only make every now and then. These are not necessarily ones that are low fat, low sugar, whatever. I can make very low fat, low sugar, low calorie options, but for the time being, I just want to start off by sharing 3 because I get 3 tubs with mine. I know this is probably like, oh, there's a bit of lemon there. I know this is probably like not the best angle because my spice jar's here. This thing has like suctioned itself to this bench so much I can't move it. So I apologize. I should have thought about this better. Anyway, my tubs that came with my Ninja Creami look like this. You fill everything up to this fill line that is on the side of the container. So I use the container for measurements for most things. First one is vanilla. So my vanilla and chocolate are made the same way. It's just one has vanilla, one has chocolate. I make mine in this microwavable glass measuring jug thing. You can use a bigger glass bowl. You just need to make sure that it is something that can hold enough to equal the size of this container, because that is just what you need. So to start off with, I put in some light spreadable cream cheese. It can be normal cream cheese, full fat cream cheese, whatever you want. Sometimes I use the actual, like not the spreadable one, the normal cream cheese. This is just what I have on hand. I love putting this in because it actually will help. I have already used some of this. You don't need the whole tub. To be honest with you, I don't even measure it. This amount I'm not going to use in my strawberry. I'm going to do half in chocolate and half in vanilla. Because I am going to add something else as well. And this makes it come out the most perfect soft serve texture. Now I have left this out of the fridge for a good, I don't know, half an hour or so. Now I have left this out of the fridge for a good half an hour or so to let it soften, which is your main point. But I still think I'm going to have to microwave it for a few seconds. So this was already pre-softened enough that literally just 10 seconds in the microwave was more than enough. So for this, I am then going to, I'm going to use some condensed milk. This is normal condensed milk. I have only just found they make light condensed milk, so I will be actually buying that instead soon. I'm going to split this into 3 because I am going to use this in my other recipes as well for today. You do not have to go this extra. You could just do cream cheese, milk, sugar, and flavoring, and you will be fine. But this, I believe, this literally will like change your life. So, a couple of, at least just 2 big spoonfuls, and stir that together. The cream cheese is softened enough that it's really going to mix together very well now. Now, because the condensed milk is sweet enough, you do not have to add any more sugar or sweetener. If you are not adding condensed milk, you do need to add some sort of sweetener, otherwise it will be very, very bland. And please keep in mind that when it's in this liquid mixture as well, it is actually so much more sweet than what it will be once it is frozen. So once it's frozen, you are not reactivating the sugar again by letting it defrost and giving it moisture. It will become, I reckon, at least half as sweet. So that's why I'm adding condensed milk, because condensed milk and cream cheese together are pretty much the basis of a no-bake cheesecake. Now, if you freeze this, it allows your ice cream to come to like a soft serve texture, and it is amazing. So I have done this. Now this is going to be my vanilla. So the vanilla I use is the Coles brand Bacon Create vanilla. Now I do not buy a super expensive vanilla for this. If you want to, by all means go ahead. I have tried all of your cheap vanilla flavors. This has to be the best one I have ever found. So I can't exactly remember how much I put in last time because I don't exactly measure it. That is my problem. I don't measure things. So I'm starting with 1 teaspoon. And I believe that may be enough. This, I'm telling you, makes amazing ice cream. It makes wonderful cakes. If you want to actually put vanilla flavoring in pancakes, muffins, something like that, this is the one that I buy. And this bottle is 100 mils and it's like $5.50 or something. So it's a decent price, very nice. And this is honestly the flavor that I recommend for vanilla. I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon more, just because I do like my vanilla very strong. If you do not like your vanilla very strong, do not add as much as me, but when I want vanilla ice cream, I want it to be vanilla, not, you know, no flavor. And your milk. I use light, oh, that's the back of it. I use light lactose-free milk because that is just what I drink. Yes, I use long life milk. I have a coffee machine, a barista coffee machine, and long life milk foams up so much better. So what I do is I fill this up approximately there. Maybe a tad more. Tip the milk into this mixture and stir, 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 stir. If you want to add food coloring to this to make it flavored, go ahead. If you want to add like choc bits and stuff like that and make it vanilla choc chip, wait until it is frozen. And then use it as a mix-in. Don't freeze it into this now. So this is the base for my vanilla, so I'm just going to keep giving it a good stir, and then tip it into the container. Okay, so it's slightly less below the line. I'll just top it up with some milk, give it another little stir. Then find the lid, and there we go. That is vanilla. If you have multiple people in the house, label them, but I'm the only one here, so I'm not going to bother. So I washed the spoon and the little jug, and now it's time for the chocolate. So I have already softened this cream cheese. You guys did not need to see that because that's a bit boring. So now I'm just going to grab 2 nice big spoonfuls of condensed milk. I'll have extra condensed milk, but don't worry, I'm going to use it for the cake that I'm making. Okey-doke, stir these together. Cheap ass chocolate topping. I know this is not going to be the best, and this is like so cheap, everyone's going to roll their eyes, but I've tried making this with cocoa and like hot chocolate mix, and it always turns out crumbly. Because this can now melt down into this, so much better. If you want to buy a better chocolate topping than this one, go ahead, but I did not have a whole lot of money, so the cheap one it is. I'm gonna pour some in and stir it around. And this one will go a lot thicker, probably because you are using flavoring, so it's more than just a few drops. So you will need less milk for this one, because yeah, you do have the flavoring, which is added volume as well. First time trying it with this really cheap chocolate flavoring, and it is not as strong as I would like, but I'm going to make too much for the flavoring, so I'm going to put a sprinkling of some hot chocolate in. This is like a decently dark hot chocolate, so this should add a lot more chocolate flavor to it. That made far less than I thought. Wow. And there you have it. Chocolate. Moving on to the strawberry one. Now this technically isn't ice cream. This is actually technically frozen yogurt. However, it's all roughly the same thing, if you know what I mean. So I can give you a recipe one day for strawberry ice cream instead of frozen yogurt. This is just my absolute favorite way to make strawberry something in my Ninja Creami. I don't like fake strawberry flavor, so that is what I'm doing today. Basically, just replace the yogurt with milk or cream, and then this is ice cream instead of frozen yogurt. But, you know, who cares? So to start off with, I do have 2 of these punnets of strawberries. I'm going to start off with one and cut them up. If I can get the lid off this. Okay, so they're not very big, but I'm going to slice the top off them enough that the little core thing is gone, and slice them into small pieces. Try and squash them down a little bit, but I always leave strawberries on the bottom. Now I'm going to put my a scoop of condensed milk. I don't put as much in this because the strawberries are already sweet, and then I'm putting yogurt in it as well. So I don't put a whole lot of this in there, just maybe a little bit, you know, not as much as the other 2 because they don't have any sweet components in them already. I use these Chobani yogurt pouches. This is the raspberry one. Now I know this is supposed to be strawberry ice cream, but I tell ya, I've made this with the strawberry pouch and the raspberry pouch, and for some reason the raspberry one is so much better. I can't explain it. It's got stronger flavor in it too than the strawberry one. So the strawberry one's got very mild flavoring. This one's actually decently strong. So I put about half of it in here now, and then squash it down. Now I will fill the rest of it up with strawberries. More yogurt. I use the whole pouch of yogurt because that is amazing. Squash it all down, squash it all down. I try and fit as many strawberries in here as I can. I will actually be coming back to show you what these look like in their respin versions. So this video is going to partake over a few days. I just wanted to show you the prep. But that is what that looks like. If you had the deluxe tub, you could do this and then put some cream through it or some milk or something else. That would be wonderful. But I like to try and layer it because otherwise everything's on the bottom and that sort of thing. So I'm going to put this in the freezer as well, and pretty much I will see you guys tomorrow night at the earliest because these need to be frozen for at least 24 hours. Hello everyone, so it is now Monday. I was going to have one of these portions of ice cream for dinner yesterday, but I had zero appetite last night. I don't know what is wrong with me, but I've had zero appetite for like the last 2 weeks. I don't know why. But I am going to have to eat something today, and I am really actually craving my chocolate ice cream. So I'm going to try my chocolate one today. Okay, here is the tub of the chocolate ice cream. Try and get the lid off. Oh, it smells so good. So, inside the tub, and here we go. Sometimes you got to respin it if it comes out a little bit weird. Oh, what's going on here? So it appears this one kind of didn't work. I'm not entirely sure why, but it's like super runny. It's like it didn't freeze, and I'm not sure why, because it's been in the freezer. Everything else in there's frozen. I'm still gonna eat it because it's still gonna taste good, but I don't know what is wrong with this. Oh my god, that's the best flavor ever. Okie doke, so it is now Tuesday, and I am going to have, I think I might have the vanilla ice cream today because I know the strawberry one will be amazing, and I will leave that for tomorrow. So I'm gonna have the vanilla one today. Okay, so sometimes it comes out looking a little bit crumbly like this, which is totally fine. I'd rather this than the really super liquid one that the, what's it called? That the chocolate one came out to be. So the simple way to rectify this is just a dash of milk and then put it on a respin, and hopefully that should fix it. Okay, there we go. That is now like the nicest soft serve texture ever. Let me give it a taste. Oh, oh my God. It is perfect. Please excuse my glasses marks on my face and my hair. I just tied my hair up because as soon as I am done with this, I'm going to go and take my makeup off and have a shower. I've had my makeup on for nearly 10 hours. It needs to come off. Anyway, today is the strawberry portion of my ice cream concoction video. So I'm going to blend this up and hope this one turns out really good, and it looks like it will, and I am praying because I have been craving the flavor of this all day. I knew today was my chance to have it, and I have been wanting to have it all day, so I hope this is going to be good. Okay, so I know everyone is going to have their own opinions about, you know, if this is too thick. I love this to be really, really, really thick. I also need to reiterate, this was frozen for several days. This was frozen for 5 days. So it's going to be thick, but oh my God. I could probably respin it once more, but I'm not going to. I'm going to eat it because I love it. And this is going to be amazing. The best thing I've ever had in my life. And it's beautiful. Okie doke, so I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too all over the place, too weird, or whatever. I'll know when I go to edit it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will put links in the description box down below for everything relevant to this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.